What's your when they go low, I go lower moment? I worked as a paralegal at Anderson & Brooks, one of the biggest law firms in Seattle. After 7 years of dedication, I was known for handling the most complex cases and training new employees. My office walls were covered with recognition awards, and even the partners relied on my expertise. Everything changed when Thomas Peterson became our new office manager. From day one, he made it clear he wanted to modernize the firm by bringing in younger staff. I was 52, and suddenly my experience became a liability rather than an asset. It started with small things. My reserved parking spot was reassigned to his new assistant. My ergonomic chair disappeared during a weekend office renovation. The high-profile cases I usually handled were given to fresh graduates who barely knew how to file a motion. I kept my head down and continued working, but Thomas wasn't satisfied. He began nitpicking every detail of my work. Documents I'd prepared for years suddenly needed urgent revisions. He'd send emails at 11 p.m. demanding responses by 6 a.m. The final straw came when he hired Olivia, a 23-year-old with no legal experience, to shadow me. Really, she was there to document my every move. If I took a 16-minute lunch break instead of 15, she noted it. If I arrived at 8:02 instead of 8 o'clock, it went in her report. Then Thomas called me into his office on a Friday afternoon. "Your performance isn't meeting our standards," he said, sliding a severance package across his desk. "2 weeks pay if you resign today. Clean out your desk by 5 p.m. What Thomas didn't know was that I'd spent the last 3 months meticulously documenting everything. Every late-night email, every arbitrary reassignment, every discriminatory comment about older staff lacking energy. I'd also discovered something interesting while organizing case files. Thomas had been backdating court documents, important ones. He'd take files that missed crucial deadlines and change the dates, then have new staff unknowingly submit them. In the legal world, that's not just unethical, it's criminal. I had copies of everything. The original documents, the altered versions, security footage of him accessing files after hours, and emails proving he knew exactly what he was doing. I'd stored it all off-site, knowing this day would come. I took his severance paper and wrote a single word. No. His face reddened. "Security will escort you out." I pulled out my phone and dialed the managing partner's private number, the one only senior staff knew. "Hi, Richard. Sorry to bother you, but could you come to Thomas's office? There's something about document handling you need to see." Thomas's smug expression vanished. "Wait. Oh, and I should mention the State Bar Association is very interested in speaking with me on Monday. Backdating court documents? Really, Thomas?" The managing partner arrived within minutes. I laid out everything while Thomas sat there, getting paler by the second. His modernization plan had exposed the firm to potential lawsuits, criminal charges, and disbarment proceedings. By 5 p.m., Thomas was the one being escorted out. By Monday, the firm had launched a full investigation. They found he'd altered documents in 43 cases, putting the firm at risk of massive legal liability. I was promoted to Director of Paralegal Services with a 50% raise. The firm created a new compliance department under my supervision, and I got to hire back all the experienced staff Thomas had pushed out. Last I heard, Thomas was working as a night manager at a grocery store.